It's the Commonwealth News. I'm your host, just another NPC, and this week we took to the streets of Boston to hear the public's consensus on the sole survivor of Vault 111. Some say he's a menace, others call him a saint. I say our reporter Simon asked for his help, but it's been weeks and he's still being held hostage in Trinity Tower. But let's hear what the people have to say.
That guy? He's great. I hear he's been going around, helping settlements, bringing them together. He built everything here, by himself. I don't believe it, but I watched it. He built up a whole town in a single night. I don't know if I can trust my eyes anymore.
I don't trust him at all. I saw that someone reported he goes around settlements trading with everyone. That's not a rumor, that's factual. I've seen it firsthand. Literally, his hands in my pockets. I didn't know what to do. He was staring into my eyes for what felt like hours. Suddenly, it was over. He spun around, ran over to the next guy, did the same thing all over again. Sometimes you get lucky, find yourself endowed with a brand new set of armor, fully customized weapon, loads of ammo. But that's not very common. Normally he robs you.
What do you know about the Vault Dweller of Vault 111?
I don't know any Vault Dwellers.
Well, this is a special Vault Dweller. Well known.
Okay, sounds like you know more than I do. Why are you asking me? What do you know about him? You're wearing a Pip-Boy. You a Vault Dweller?
No. This is a gift.
From who?
I found it.
That's not what a gift is.
Yeah, well, what do you know? I attempted to interview members of the Railroad for any information on the Vault Dweller. However, we are, of course, not on good terms, and I fear that while I was there, I almost got lobotomized.
Let me give you a little shot.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
I recognize that I may have upset somebody.
Yeah, now you talking.
So I think that's enough reporting for me. I'll leave the rest to our on-site reporters while I return to the safety of the station.
What do you think of the Vault Dweller of Vault 111?
Yeah. I was raised by a pack of wolves. You, the first person I've seen in a good while.
Where are you from?
Far Harbor.
Good place?
Oh yeah, it's decent. Plenty of seafood. Fog's a bit much. Lots of garden gnomes everywhere. Felt like I was being watched.
Yes, right, we're looking into that.
So the sole survivor's been making the rounds in Good Neighbor as of late. What have you heard?
I heard he sweet-talked that Magnolia like it was barely a challenge to him. Every now and then, they shock up in the Hotel Rexford. Easiest way to tell he's here, good neighbor, is if drinking buddies in the Rexford lobby.
Drinking buddy? Is he there now?
What? No.
That's a shame.
So what have you heard of the Vault Dweller? Something's not right here. Did I take the wrong meds or the right meds today? Whatever.
Excuse me, sir. Have you heard of the Vault Dweller from Vault 111?
Yeah, I have. Guy's a psycho.
How so?
Well, I was minding my own business and that guy came running out of the woods, ran up to me, didn't say hi, hello, nothing. Just immediately crouched, crab walked behind me, fell up on my pockets, and said under his breath, "Wow, you have nothing." Like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't do anything to deserve this treatment. I have to scavenge every day just to survive. Maybe get my next meal. And I'm living out of a scrapyard. Anyways, he comes at me, gets real close. Suddenly he shouts at me, "Have you seen a child?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen a child before." He goes, "What was his name, Sean?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I haven't seen any children in years." "Did you even check Diamond City? Most kids aren't going to be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere." He just looks at me, says something sarcastic, walks away. Like, thanks for ruining my self-esteem. Really needed that.
Well, I appreciate your sacrifice.
What are you talking about?
Well, I got kicked out of Diamond City. I'm not allowed back in for a few days. I was only doing my job, but things got a bit heated between our news rivals, public occurrences to be exact. I'd heard that Piper is pretty close with the Vault Dweller, so I tried to get a word or two from her. She wouldn't budge. One thing led to another. She may have called me names. I may have challenged her to a brawl of fisticuffs. A few beatdowns later, and I now know that Piper can throw down just as hard as I can. And they currently have her locked up for covering a lot of the marketplace in my blood. Moving on.
Apologies for the bother, but have you seen anything unusual lately? Like a psychotic boatman, perhaps?
Psychotic? Not really. Unusual, yeah.
Oh?
Well, I saw a Vault Dweller run down those tracks, jumped over our fence, stole our crops, planted new ones in the same instance. He's done that a lot. And then he took off into the woods. That's it.
Which way did he go?
Eastward, I guess.
How am I supposed to report this? And so, in conclusion, no one knows enough about the Vault Dweller at all, other than the fact that he's looking for someone called Sean and that he might possibly be a megalomaniac. More on the Soul Survivor later. In other news, we're still looking to fill the positions for reporting on weather and sports, preferably someone with a lot of luck and a lot of charisma. And until next time, stay tuned.